Jurassic World Rebirth is a movie that came out on the 2nd of July, 2025. Overall, it had a good movie and plot in my opinion, and I would rate it an 8.5 out of 10. So, the objective of Jurassic World Rebirth was to take injections from coronary areas of the largest creatures ever. And on this island that they went to, there were the largest creatures, and those were the Mosasaurus, the Titanosaurus, and the Quetzalcoatlus. So this is the largest creature in the sea, largest creature on land, and largest creature in the sky. So these are the three main creatures that they focused on in the film. However, they did encounter some antagonists, and these are the ones I'll be talking about today. So there were three carnivores that attacked the crew that was on the trip. So there was the Spinosaurus, the T-Rex, and the Distortus Rex. Let's get right into it. So let's start with the Spinosaurus. It had an accurate design, in my opinion, and it was certainly tried to make more accurate by the Jurassic franchise team, as it certainly did not look anything like the Jurassic Park 3 Spino. And in recent studies, Spinosaurus has been made to look a lot more accurate than it used to be. And it had a brown-yellow kind of coloration, and what's interesting is that there are 4 Spinosauruses, and they worked with the Mosasaur to hunt in a pack, or at least take down the boat that the family were on. Working with the Mosasaurus is an interesting instinct from the Spinos, as clearly, the Spinos on this specific island that they went to had adapted to these changes. So they may have had to hunt larger prey, and this is when they would work with the Mosasaur. The Spino is one of the most loved creatures in Jurassic World Rebirth because of its design and coloration, and already plenty of figures have been made of these dinosaurs. Now, let's move on to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. This was not a normal T-Rex. This Tyrannosaurus Rex walked slowly and appeared to ambush the family as they were on the raft. The family on the raft tried to evade the T-Rex by paddling. However, the T-Rex got into the water, surprisingly, and this is extremely rare and wouldn't happen in real life, because T-Rexes don't go underwater, is what's assumed, because they would have no reason to. They actually hunted land prey, so the only reason they were going into the water was to attack this family. So that's quite interesting. The T-Rex seemed to spectate the humans before going in. So that was interesting because the T-Rex looked at its prey before fully going in and just attacking it for no reason, like other T-Rexes in the franchise like Rexy and Buck would do. The name of this T-Rex is still uncertain, but most people are saying it's Tiger, so I'm just going to go with that. And that is probably because this T-Rex appears striped and has a different yellowish and green coloration to the other T-Rexes that are normally kind of grayish. Let's go on to the main villain, the Distortus Rex. It appeared in the beginning in sort of a lab area where the lab team would wear astronaut-like uniform to enter with this beast. And the D-Rex was presented more like a kaiju or a movie monster than an actual dinosaur. We saw the D-Rex flattening helicopters and eating them. It also could crush a car with its bare knuckles, as it was shown doing to the human in the end of the movie. It is also a terrifying mutant, so this could probably scare children, and this is the first thing we've ever seen in the Jurassic franchise to an actual monster. This is no dinosaur. Similar to the Mutodons, the D-Rex was created in a lab, and is effectively a mistake. Similar to the Scorpius Rex, Indoraptor, and Indominus Rex hybrids. The D-Rex's coloration is only shown in this Mattel figure, but in the movie, it is mainly shown as a black or dark grayish color, similar to the T-Rex, as most of the scenes that the D-Rex was in were dark. However, I feel like my favorite dinosaur from the film was Dolores the Protoceratops. I think we all know why. Anyway, I hope this video has given you some insight into these three creatures, and has allowed you to understand more about these dinosaurs. Thank you for watching.